All right, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Strife Daily coming at you. I'll let things start turning on here and get people tuned in and whatnot. Before I kind of explain what's going on here, as far as what we're watching to kick things off for the Strife Daily today. Starting even a little bit early today. How about that? How about that? Ooh. Milkfat and Ace Jr. going to go with Diva Exnert. What do we got here? Oh no! Wow. Oh! Great job using the juke right there. Is it gonna be enough? It is. Damn, barely lives. Alright, so welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the Strife Daily. A new week is upon us. Excited, as always, for a great week of Strife Daily content. With that said, as you can see, we're getting things kicked off a little bit differently than usual. Right away jumped into a game. I'm actually doing the spectating side of things, of course. I'm actually jumped into this game because this is actually it's a matchup of all S2 members. It's kind of like an all-star match they kind of organized to get to test some content for today, as far as the game and where it's at right now. So I figured this would be a good way to kind of get things started for the Strife Daily today and just watch some, hopefully some good Strife here for maybe the first half an hour or so, depending on how long this game lasts, of course. But as you can probably tell already, I mean, definitely a lot of names you may recognize if you follow the Strife Daily at all, or the S2 staff members for that matter. But you know, names like Dog Kaiser, of course, Panman, Dangerous Dan, Timmy Trash Deer, Ace Jr. Milkfat, Diva, Exnert. Then we have Muffins and Alyssa Trap. So 10 players playing in this game right here. So again, as things are getting tuned on and whatnot, as more and more people are starting to join, so I'm gonna have to reiterate, I'm sure, what's going on here. But all right, so as you can see, again, this game just got started. It's maybe 3 or 4 minutes in or so. And as usual, you know, of course, the early laning phase, we got the solo lane spotting. Definitely some interesting matchups here. Vermilion versus Moxie at the bottom lane, actually. Again, Vermilion's been a hero we actually haven't seen a whole lot of on Strife Daily so far, but Vermilion being played here by Alyssa Trap. More of that right-click kind of carry style here. He's actually going to be pressured right here, and yes, he will be taken out. Muffins on Moxie. Doing a work, using that burst damage, and actually doing enough to actually take out Vermilion right there, so well played on his part. You see Bo actually going to be going in against Bo, but neither Bo going to be doing much right there. So, but again, so that's definitely a fun matchup down there to keep an eye on. As far as the builds are concerned, Moxie more the obviously mana user and whatnot. He's actually building what's called an Elder Stone here. This is an early game item, of course, like many others, but this item, so it's as the game progresses on, basically, it actually increases max health as well as max mana. As every minute the game goes on, up to 10 minutes, I believe it is. Yeah, so after 10 minutes it maxes out, but it's a great item to kind of snowball with and evolve with as far as the game starts. So going that on first, you see Alyssa Trap here on Vermilion, just going a couple of power shards. We'll see what that turns into. Possibly a crafted item to get things kicked off, but got our middle matchup here. It was Carter and Bo versus a Malady and Bo, actually. But a focus I also want to put on this match here for the sake of this week, at least the earlier part, and for later on today, is the hero I'm going to actually be learning today happens to be played by Panman here. It's actually going to be Bastion. Bastion, of course, the friendly guy on the dragon, is actually, going to try to jump right there on a Minerva, but not enough follow-up. But as far as Bastion is concerned, so, again, we're going to go more in-depth with him and as far as when I start playing him and whatnot, but, you know, give an idea of as far as a skill set, what he's dealing with. Basically, this hero is all about being kind of a tanky mess, is the term I almost like to use, at least when I play against him. As far as myself actually playing him, I've never actually played him before. So that's kind of another reason why we chose to go with Bastion here, as far as learning him, because I personally never really played him before, so gonna kind of learn with you guys as far as how the hero is supposed to work and how he works and how I can perform with him. So, the idea of Bastion, though, again, kind of being that tanky mess kind of hero. He's all about getting in the midst of fights, doing some AoE damage, and just being tanky on top of that. So, usually in team fights, especially later on in the game, you're not looking to focus the Bastion because he will be so bulked up and tanky. But as far as his skill set is concerned, let's take a closer look and see what we're dealing with. You got the Breath of Oracles as Q. It's just that way. I actually just used it right there, I believe. So it's just it's pretty basic ability, just straight cone in front of you. Magic damage is great for farming, also good for, you know, some added, a little bit of burst damage coming out from him. His W, the Zidek charge here. So you target a location that impacts the first hero enemy, dealing magic damage and stunning them for 2 seconds. So he actually channels up a charge. It's pretty obvious when it is coming, but at the same time it can be somewhat hard to dodge. So we'll see if we maybe witness that here in the near future, as Pam may try to make some big plays, but obviously that's more the initiating ability on Bastion, as well as setting up some crowd control and kills for the team. So you got that. You got his Golden Bracers, which is his passive, or his E even. This is just a passive, though. Passively gives 40 max health. Activate, so you can't actually activate. Okay, it's activate to apply shields to nearby allies. Equal to 11% of your max HP. So obviously that's where synergy starts to come into play, as far as getting tanky, getting beefed up, and allowing to give yourself more armor to your teammates as a result of having more max HP. So definitely, again, that's where that synergy definitely comes into play. So kind of more of that utility hero as well, as far as being a great team support and leading the way, again, charging into those fights. And then his ultimate, the Chosen One, epic ability name right there. So after 3 seconds, slows and deals enemy damage to nearby enemies. For the following 8 seconds, Bastion gains 40 attack damage. So it's basically, he's going to use the stun right there, actually. Death Ray going to come out from Ray, but not going to be enough for the kill, as Minerva's able to sneak on out of there. But his ultimate is, of course, good synergy with the Zidek charge. So you may want to activate that as you're going in, and then after 3 seconds, it then explodes, basically, kind of like the bow in a rage that I explained last week. Dealing the magic damage and applying the slow effect, as well as just increasing his own damage, as you saw. So, again, a lot of his abilities are amongst being next to you, basically. He wants to be able to hug you and have a good time, is what Bastion's all about. So, that's what we're going to try to learn today, not only from watching here, but as well as playing Bastion after this game, at least, and kind of going a little more into that. So, how's this game been going so far? Seems like it's been a pretty even game. Again, for those that are just tuning in, I know we're starting to get more and more viewers. I just happened to jump into a match that was just organized. I just started a couple minutes before I started the stream. Basically kind of an all-star match of S2 members here that was organized to kind of test out some things, and I figured why not watch it? Because obviously these are definitely some skilled players within this game. So I figured it'd be a good way to get an idea of, and just have some fun, really. That's what it's all about in the end, here for the Strife Daily. If anything, it's just about having fun and watching some good Strife, so it's definitely what we're hoping to accomplish here, once again, at least. As always, as well, guys, feel free to ask any questions in chat. Again, I personally may not be able to answer everything by any means, but I do my part as far as answering questions, if you may have any. That's another part of this cast, obviously. Oh, Dockheist is going to barely live right there on Caprice. The burst damage was just not enough. Rocket? No, it's not going to hit. Nice dodge right there coming out from Caprice. And now actually Bastion might be in a little trouble. You see him use his pet right there. That was actually Bounder coming into play. He used his pet ability to boost forward. He gets caught up with the creep cell. And he eventually gets picked up, so it's actually a good pursue coming out from Minerva right there. Onto Bastion. Now, as far as Bastion's build so far, you do see, again, to kind of keep the focus on him for the most part. So, oh, actually, Carter. Milk Fat! Can Carter actually escape from this Dockheist? Does he have a stun coming up? He does, and he lands it, and Diva also coming to cut him off on Bo right there. Whoa! What the hell was that? What the... Well, that's an interesting graphic bug. There's like a freaking huge rocket right next to on my screen. Anyways, so as far as Bastion's build here, we do see early he went the inertia boots again. That's the more tanky kind of boots, as well as when you activate them, it purges any crowd control effects, and 50% CC reduction for the 1 second after that as well. So it's a great way to get out of stuns and slows and whatnot, of course. And it's again that idea of just helping to be more movement oriented in those team fights, wanted to be next to you, and then on top of that, being able to tank himself up a little bit more is again the good idea of the hero. Dampening cloak, that's more of a kind of like a mystic vestments equivalent to an extent, but for Strife, so it increases your health a little bit, but also the magic armor is a big part, of course, as far as that ability. And so we'll see what he looks to build into next year. It looks like maybe more of a damage focused item going to be coming next, but keep an eye to see what that turns into. As far as taking a closer look and see what's going on around the board, you see Caprice right here. Her build, actually, she with just the power boots, the only non-activatable boots other than the basic boots, of course, just give you straight up power as well as increased movement speed. Definitely the cheapest of all the upgraded boots for obvious reasons, but also getting the Reaper Scythe here. This is definitely one of those interesting items that scales the more kills and assists you get, so it definitely encourages you to be very active, and so far it seems like he has been, as he has 2 kills and the 1 assist, so I believe you might have some charges on that. We can't see with the spectator interface. Again, as far as that's concerned, guys, the spectator interface, we've been over this before. This is by no means a finished spectator interface. It's very, very basic right now, as you can tell. Very little information, and a lot of information is missing, unfortunately, of course, but again, they haven't really put a whole lot of full focus on the spectating side of things just yet. Wanted to get the actual gameplay good first, but just a heads up on that. Again, that will be adjusted eventually, and made more appealing on the eye as far as information goes and to watch and whatnot. So looks like Vermilion has made his way to the middle lane for now. He's doing some decent farm here. He has died actually 4 deaths on him, but he's still managing not too bad as Bo barely escapes right there. And Vermilion Radicite talking about it, cast his curse, man. He's going to be jumped right there, and not much Carter could do. He launches out his ultimate to stun Caprice, but obviously a little bit too late right there. Oh, he missed the rockets. Milkfat had a chance to maybe snipe out D.Va right there on Bo, but unfortunately just to the left of him. So not going to be happening. Yeah, the clock is missing, so again, like I said, this is a very unfinished spectator UI right now. So it's like things like the time, basic things like the time in the game, unfortunately, I can't even see, but at least we can actually see the match itself, so that is, of course, what ultimately matters, and we can witness possible kills like this now. Bo's a little too quick, obviously with the spring boots, definitely a good item pick up 4 here like Bo. Getting that right there, and able to help him go. He's going to want to go in right here, it looks like. Wants to go Mammo, that's what you do on Bo, so I can appreciate that. He's going to miss a stun, though he completely whiffs the charge as a result. So Moxie and Malady should be fine. They might want to fight this, actually. Both still going to be going in right here. Malady, though, going to spring boots away, and that'll be the end of that. Moxie, oh, she's going to be fine. The spring boots being used all over the place. Nice rocket, though, from Milkfat. And it snipes out Moxie, so Milkfat on the corner. Vandy using those rockets. Is he going to maybe get extra? Right here he is. Yep, got him TPing. Or using the retreat even. One more auto attack, he gets it. I love that. That's another cool thing I just love about Strife. I mean, it's really the fact that whenever you get like a double kill, a triple kill, hat trick, or whatever, not only does the announcer announce it, but then your hero specifically will actually give a line based on the double kill or the triple kill or whatever, and it does it in their voice and everything. So that's another very just fun thing to go with. That Caprice is going to be fine, but D.Va finds a good opportunity right here. He does have a charge lined up. He needs another auto attack. No! Yep, they are going to get it, but, well, at what cost? Caprice is going to fall right there. And now D.Va's going to have to run away. Alright, so let's take a look at Bastion once again. Well, how's Panman coming along? The Panman decided to build into... Okay, it's actually built into a Wind Rush. That's definitely more of a utility style of item, and again, I believe that is more of a preferred... Bastion is kind of one of those heroes, like I said. It's kind of like that tanky mess, but at the same time, great hero to have those utility style of items on as well. Items like a Wind Rush, which provides, of course, the movement speed bonus for your team for short duration. I don't know the exact time on it. It doesn't actually say on the tooltip, but I want to say it's something like 4 or 5 seconds even. You see right there, he uses it as they're going to try to chase down Bo, but he needs to be careful as he's running into a trap pretty much, but again, he's pretty tanky. I believe he just activated his ultimate right there, so it exploded. He is dealing a little bit more auto attack damage. Bo with a nice stun actually coming out, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He does have his charge up, but no point to follow up at that time, so. But yeah, definitely a mix of just tank and utility. Seems like it could be a pretty good build for a hero like Bastion. As far as like going raw damage and whatnot, again, that just wouldn't make the most sense on a hero like Bastion. Not that you couldn't, you definitely could, and maybe we'll experiment with that, but the abilities and whatnot definitely just synergize a lot better with more of that tanky, you know, maxing out the HP and everything, so. It does seem like Team Glory over here on the right-hand side is in the slight lead so far. Our MVP belonging to Bo on the Glory side. As far as Team Valley, you got Milkfound and Carter getting that Most Valuable Player award for now. Let's take a look at the GPMs here. Dangerous Dan actually leading the way at 412 gold per minute here for the left side. You do got 450 gold per minute though on Bo for Team Glory, yeah. Pretty close though as far as the GPMs. Muffins actually, Carter trying to get the rockets, but look at Ace Jr. gonna cut him off with the bow and take him out again. So this is actually post-patch as well. That's definitely worth noting. They did actually put the patch up on the closed beta Strife. We actually talked about that on Friday as far as all the changes. They actually did quite a bit, made some adjustments to a good amount of the heroes and some items and whatnot. They even added a new item, the Giant's Visage, which we'll actually talk about later on today. It's an item that definitely can synergize very well with a hero like Bastion, so may even see Panman pick it up. We'll get to that when he does, but oh, he tries to charge away. He actually hit the wall right there, but it did stun him. And look at the support coming out from his team, so Panman's going to give his teammates some hugs after this game, because he was probably going to be dead if it wasn't for Ray there right there, so. Ooh, the rocket's so close. But Melody just able to sidestep right there in the meantime. Uh-oh, Muffins might be in trouble. Can he use a spring boost? Here comes a Carter ultimate, though. That is going to connect. And yep, the rocket to finish him off. So good follow-up there. And again, this is actually turning out to be a pretty even game. GPMs, if anything, maybe slightly in favor of Team Glory, but it is very slight. Obviously, Sindara hasn't been done yet. Baldur's been done maybe a couple times, it looks like, but oh, they're going to get a good gank off on Minerva right here. He actually activates his inertia boots to try to remove the CC effects, but it's just too much damage, so good chase right there. And actually looking at the lineups too, I mean, again, Vermilion is really all about that right-click carry presence, especially as the later game picks up. And so the fact that he's starting to get going now, 414 gold per minute, he got the early Dragon Shield to kind of tank up a little bit, as well as the Demon Fang and the Fervor boots picked up on him. Definitely go-to boots for him, and he's using Scar. Yeah, he's using Scar. It looks like a level 2 or level 3 Scar here, but still. Using Scar on a very good pet for him, of course, as well. Scar, though, with that said, the balance changes. He definitely got some changes in the last patch. No longer does he provide a passive lifesteal. It's actually passive magic armor now instead. So definitely a different change there. As Bo, is he going to somehow live? No, he's not. But Muffins is probably going to die as a result. Yes, he will. So good follow-up there coming out. You look at Dangerous Dan, actually, is hiding about Crystalline shipping to a Grimoire already. So again, his farm's actually continuing to be pretty solid, 430 gold per minute. I'm not really casting the game. I'm not going to like full force by any means again. Definitely trying to do more of a, that was my Facebook, by the way, so don't check your Facebook. That was my Facebook. I closed it. As up, yeah, he's going to be picked out, but I guess it's kind of a mix of some laid-back casting, and as well as trying to, you know, again, explain some things that are going on, and maybe even answer some questions if you have them. Oh, that was like a hair on my mouth right there. Does this game have a hyper carry type hero? Again, if there was one, it definitely would be Vermilion. He's all about the right-click auto attacks. I'll actually take a look at his skill set here to kind of give you an idea. So he has two abilities that are passives as far as auto attacks go. So, I mean, that right there kind of tells you, okay, yeah, this guy is about the sitting back. You know, you get to the late game built up with those attack damage items, and you're dishing out a lot. So his piercing shot, it actually kind of does a cone effect, as you see right there. It kind of goes past the first thing it hits, and it goes to the others, does a little bit less damage on them, but still it does a good amount. Deadeye, it increases his range as well as his base attack damage. And then his ultimate is actually kind of a rocket drop. He might actually use it right here. It's a stun, but also, there you go. He used it right there. He pushed himself backwards, but he did stun a couple of heroes in the process. And then his Q is actually the stinky cheese, as I like to call it, or cheese shot now. Just a solid nuke to have, as well as slow and whatnot. So, yeah, if there was one hyper carry, I guess, again, it would have to be Vermilion, but... we've talked about this before. I mean, definitely any hero, honestly, has that carry presence. I mean, the classic example is something like a Lady Tinder, who's all about heals and shielding his teammates and whatnot, or her teammates and whatnot. But in the end, if you stack that power up, I mean, her heals not only heal for a crap ton, but her offensive capabilities become pretty damn powerful, and she can hit like a beast. So. You're on Twitch at work. Nothing like being on Twitch at work. That's what it's all about. Oh, nice sidestep right there coming out from Rain. Actually, he's gonna maybe get a turn chance with his teammates. Darkheids are forced to leap into the not Caprice pit, but Sandara pit. That is Caprice. Is gonna be fine though. Takes a little bit of extra damage, but manages to escape. He already has a power conduit though. By the way, that's the top tier power item, and actually that's another item that did receive a change in the recent patch. To kind of scroll over now, kills and assists restore 20% of her max mana now over 5 seconds, so a little bit different different side of power conduit here as far as what it actually does from beforehand. There's Straight Jacket, there's forum posts up about that. There have now been for a while, ever since Strife was first announced. Strife has been a game in the works for over 2 years now. Han has done nothing but evolve at that from then on now, and S2 has stressed the very point that Han is still going to be a project that will be updated, will constantly be updated and whatnot. I mean, that shows as of recently. The patches, patch 3.3, one of the bigger patches we've ever had, especially when it comes to balance, just hitting recently. There's still a lot coming, and there still constantly is a lot coming. So, no, that doesn't mean that we're going to drop support of Han. Or S2 Games is a video game development company. It's not a Han development company. It's a video game development company. So it shouldn't be too surprising to know that S2 Games is working on another game, aka Strife, when it comes down to it. So, as other gaming companies do with multiple gaming projects. So, S2 Games is no different in that respect. Ooh, Jiva's trying to make an escape right here. He does have his teammate nearby, but he actually activates the Inner Rage, and again, with the last patch, as Carter Ultimate's going to miss. Moxie trying to go for a turnaround maybe, but no, a lot of jumping around. You see these spring boots constantly coming into play. But his Inner Rage now actually reduces, I think it's like 15% damage done to him while it's activated. Yeah, 50% damage reduction, so definitely pretty solid addition to that ability right there. Huge fan of both, so like seeing that. What the hell's that? Oh, is that a Seer's Eye or whatever? Does somebody actually have a Seer's Eye? I think that might have been an effect for that. I'm honestly not even sure what the hell that was. Yeah, Dangerous Dan does, okay. Seer's Eye is a nifty item, and I'll get to that in just a sec. You see, Panman is going to be jumped right here. But, speaking of Dangerous Dan, making the big raid plays, able to save him. But Seer's Eye, it gives you some raw mana, but on top of that, it reveals an area for 4 seconds, so it's kind of like just a free, vision on the map somewhere. As far as the cooldown goes, doesn't say on this tooltip, but I think I want to say it's maybe about a 30-second, maybe like a 45-second cooldown or so. Maybe even a minute. But anyways, but that's what that effect was right there. He's kind of scouting out off to the side, maybe who is coming, where they're setting up. So another good way to get some vision amongst these observation towers. Speaking of vision, as we've talked about before, these observation towers here, you see it's taken back over by Team Valor, but it gets you vision in this area. There's 4 of those on the map. There's one right there. There's one over here. And then pretty much the equivalent on the bottom side of the map in a similar area. So great for controlling, the bosses, both in Baldir and Sindara and getting some vision throughout the jungle. Ace Jr. going really ballsy right there, but he is going to be fine, as they are going to pick off Bastion, so we'll always see if it comes at a cost, though. Look at Bo trying to light up. He only gets a one charge. Onto the other Bo. Maldy going to follow it up. Ultimate going to be coming up from Moxie. Bo on Team Valor's going to fall right there. Look at Pammy, though, tanking things up. This is what I'm talking about with Bastion. He's quite the tanky mess. He is going to be fine as far as getting away for now. Nice job with the Bounder pick going to be used. Panman making the escape right there with good old Bounder. And he is going to survive, so good timing on his part. Again, that's the pet coming into play, as they do. And actually, Diva might have overstepped his boundaries. No, he's going to be fine. But minimal casualties there. They only lost the one. They did get Bastion, or excuse me, Baldir. So I think Team Valor, fairly pleased with that exchange. Again, keeping a close eye on Vermilion, how he's building up. This is that really strong carry presence here, if anything, and now it's that Vampiric Dagger, so more of the lifesteal allows him to do the jungle maybe a little bit more effectively and help him stay alive in his team fights a little longer. Bastion missing a charge right there. Again, speaking of Bastion, okay, they are going to go in, actually. They catch Caprice, he charges the backwards, not going to follow up the stun, unfortunately. Hitting with a tower, and actually, Carter gets picked off quickly right there. But Caprice is going to fall, so Carter, unfortunately, falling. The MVP, Milk Fat, going down, but the other MVP also going down, so most valuable player for most valuable player. They'll take it. But again, going back to Bastion, so this is what I'm talking about. This is a new item that was actually introduced. That is not the normal build-up. He actually crafted it to be a little bit different as far as the build-up is concerned. I can't actually check the normal build-up right now, but anyways, what the item does, it gives you armor and magic armor, but also it provides power equal to a percentage of your max health. So again, that's where you can see that synergy comes into play of, especially a hero like Bastion, who's all about tanking up anyways, getting a lot of life. Even another item now that was just added that increases your power you do as a result of your max health. So, and I know for a fact also to the legendary effect on that, if you craft a legendary version of it, it actually increases your max HP by a certain percent on top of it all. So, it can be a pretty powerful item for a hero like Bastion. So a great new item that was just introduced with this last patch, as we have a chaotic fight here. Ultimate going to be used by Vermilion to kind of stun them initially. You see the Carter ultimate in the background of Moxie. No, he's just out of range. And he's able to have it go right into the ground. Vermilion setting his ground. The life still coming into play, but not enough. Panman gonna chase Caprice. Now, he is a tanky mess, but not necessarily the biggest damage dealer. So Caprice is going to be fine, as Malady does a good job of cutting them off with the wall. But here we go with Krytos now. Krytos, of course, going to be spawned here in the middle lane. This is as a result of Sindara going down. Another change, Krytos now actually throws boulders at heroes in this latest patch, so he does even a little bit more as far as his involvement in the game. So we'll see if they're going to be able to hold this off. Obviously, generators are very important. He disarms it. In the background, Minerva going to keep the distracted. Bo, a big initiation right there. Dangerous down on Ray is going to fall as a result. You do see Bo on Team Valor. He has to jet on out of there. And this generator is definitely going to be picked off. They kill Krytos. Oh, that's actually pretty cool animation right there. He actually picks him up. That's pretty badass. Anyways, they kill the generator, so mission accomplished. And, oh, they even snipe out another kill. Muffins is going to escape right here as well, so Team Valor, or Team Glory, excuse me, on the right-hand side, they are feeling pretty good after that, because that's obviously a lot of gold increase for them, and pretty solid control of the game right now. Whew. Caprice is dealing some damage, man. What the hell is that? Oh, that's when it's activated, it looks like. Interesting. Oh, so it turns green when it's actually, you get the proc from it. Very cool. So again, you have a case, Bastion right here is sitting at 2,300 life. So, you know, you factor in 1.1% of that. It might not seem like a lot, but, you know, it is definitely a fair amount as far as additional power. Generators do not respawn, no. Once the generators are killed, they are killed for good. Again, the benefit of killing a generator, it both gives your team a mass influx of gold when it happens. But on top of that, it also despawns one of these whatever they're called. I mean, they shoot lightning, basically they're the protectors of what is the crux here, or if the crux is destroyed, then of course the game's over. So, the idea being, once you destroy all 3 generators, then this no longer attacks you. So if you try to kill it, though, even with 2 generators still up, it does a lot of damage in return. So, you usually have to get maybe at least 2 generators down, if not all 3, to really try to finish the game. So, it doesn't do anything, though, like mega creeps or spawning mega creeps or anything like that. I mean, we've answered that question several times. The developers have been on talking about that. And, you know, basically the reasoning behind that is you feel like with mega creeps and that idea, you feel like almost the team that is getting beat on against with the racks going down, or generators in this case, is pinned in their base, basically. They didn't want that feeling of being pinned into your base, and you constantly just have to sit there and worry about, you know, pushing it back out. So, you know, I mean, I can definitely appreciate that idea, so. I will be playing. I am going to be playing, guys, again. I just happened to jump into this. I even started the stream a little bit early because this match was getting started, like I said, so kind of reiterate what I'm doing here for the Strife Daily. So just kicking it off, just casting really just watching a match here of kind of an all-star match of S2 members that they organized it to maybe test out some things with the new patch and everything. But I figured, what good timing with the Strife Daily just kicking off, why not jump into this game, watch some good Strife first, and then watch me noob it up after this game. So I'm going to be playing after this game, and again we'll start breaking down Baldir a little bit more as far as how he feels and how he plays and whatnot. Or Bastion, excuse me. I always get that mixed up for some reason. Bastion is this guy, Baldir is this guy. That spawns. But anyways. But yeah, we'll be playing Bastion, and we'll kind of be going over, you know, some ideas and whatnot. Oh! D.Va kind of overextending a little bit, but holy crap, Moxie doing a lot of damage right there. Kind of cleaning up, but now Moxie is in trouble. Carter ultimate does land, a mine's even coming out that were replaced from Ray and picking him off. Can you kill that thing? If you're talking about Krytos, the gorilla that spawned, absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of cases where you'll see Krytos die before he even gets to the generator. So it doesn't, just because you spawn Krytos definitely does not mean you're guaranteed a generator kill by any means. So. I'm not going to be casting my own game. I'm going to be just discussing what I'm doing and making decision makings and kind of talking with you guys, interacting with you guys in the process. That's the point of streaming. I'm not going to be casting my own game. Yeah, obviously when you are spectating, it's definitely a lot easier to be able to answer questions and kind of look at things and maybe explain things a little better. Compared to playing, because when you're playing, I mean, you're focused obviously on, well, owning it up and everything. So, ideally, to, you know, maybe even be joined by somebody here. So obviously, a lot of the people are in this game currently, but possibly get somebody to sit down and be able to answer questions. I'm sure Cell, the Strife community manager, will definitely be joining us later on, as he tends to do as well. So. Where's Vermilion at? Vermilion's his GPM 453, so it is very solid, but actually, as I say that, he might be trouble with it. No, Carter's nearby. Uh-oh. Timmy Trashed here. He is going to start dropping. He pops the inertia boots, but it's not enough. Here comes Caprice. Those flaming swords are up, but not able to land any abilities. Top it in the meantime. Bo trying to push out the other bow. You see Seer's Eye actually going to be used for a little bit of extra vision right there. Ray's going to come in, put some good damage on the Malady. Force her to fall out. And they're going to just stall this push for now, so. Bo instead will just work the Ancients on the Team Glory side. You see Milkfat here on Carter. He's the one with the flaming red swords on Team Glory. And again, to talk about that, I mean, so that's one of these things where a big part of Strife 2 is also having information on the screen that you can have access to and that you're able to just quickly look at to know what's going on. That's another one of those cases. These swords that have started appearing next to people as the game progresses on, that basically is letting you know how much, an idea of they're doing a lot of damage. The regular swords, like, they're doing some good damage. The flaming red swords, they're doing a lot of freaking damage. You want to be careful. Here we go, though. Ray is going to be jumped out in the background. Caprice trying to finish him off. Not going to be enough. Carter Ultimate's going to be activated. Will it actually hit? Is he going to wear off? Oh, no, it actually hits right there at the last second. And Doc Kaiser is going to be picked off, but at what cost right here? Exner coming in, and Danger Stan playing the Ray is going to fall. So a big Caprice fight coming out. Wow, a Sindara fight is what I meant to say. In the end, they actually did kill Sindara here on Team Glory with that fight all going on, so they are going to be able to spawn Krytos, so that's a pretty good result for them so far. But Milkfat here on Carter, he needs to actually get away, and don't know if he's basically given up at this point as he dives into the other team's base, so that's usually never a good thing as he falls right there. But again, Team Glory trying to get some signs of life here. They're going to have Krytos spawn, but this is a dangerous thing. He has spawned already, he's going out, but no one's really near him. And this is what I was talking about. This is an example of Krytos does not guarantee you a generator. You have to really be careful with him. You got to make sure you're pushing with him. They are going to finally join him and actually try to make something happen, but Team Valor going to play it safe, so Krytos is going to go back to just push to the creep now, or the lane even, as that shield wears off once again. But this is actually good synergy too. Having Bo allows you to throw that well down, as well as heal up teammates as well as Krytos. And the creeps and everything, so a nice little extra push tool there. Alright, so Krytos, he is going to disarm the tower right here, but he is very, very low, and yeah, they're not comfortable fighting that, so in the end, Team Glory is going to fall back when it's all said and done. Okay, so taking a closer look at pets too. I've actually kind of forget to do that. Ace Jr. actually going an interesting. He went the what's this guy's name? Pincer, I believe is his name. He's a little crab dude. He's all about crowd control reduction and giving yourself a little bit more max HP on top of that, I believe. As actually he is going to go in right here, tries to get the iteration. He does hit Malady with that charge, but he wanted a big charge coming out from Panman right there on Bastion. Gets the kill on a Caprice. Moxie ultimate going to come out of the background. There's the bow charge from Diva, but it does come to his death. And now Moxie Muffins is on the run off to the side. Meanwhile, Minerva trying to finish off Carter. Ain't going to happen, though. And it is a 4 versus 1. Ball Lightning going to miss right there. And now Muffins, he's trying to prevent it from being an annihilation right here, but I don't think it's going to happen. He's going to be chased down. Inner Rage activated. There's the stun. And Muffins is going to fall. Team Glory! What is going on? Team Glory making a comeback here. So again, Generator going down for Team Valor early on with that Sindara, or the Krytos push, but hey, Team Glory is like, we're not going to give up, man. And it is showing here. So the top Generator going to be pushing. This should be Dead Generator to kind of equal things out. And again, this is where you see that surge of gold coming out here now for the Team Glory. And, you know, you already got items like Wound Splitter on Vermilion. Excellent item to have. It gets those crit procs to come out, so start keeping an eye on that as far as those damage numbers. Panman, he has nearly 3,000 life here, so again, good synergy with that Giant's Visage. More power output from him on top of that, as well as now having an Immortal Gaze. That's pretty much the top tier, pretty much raw health item, so again, you talk about Bastion, the good synergy that he has there. Of course, this also means his Golden Bracer's ability is going to be that much more effective. 20% of his max HP is going to be put towards a shield. So, what is that? 300, just about 300, no. It's going to be 600, because it's 20%. So yeah, 600 armor is going to be given to his allies whenever he activates this, as a result of him having 3,000 life. So, I mean, that's a damn good amount of armor right there. Again, great utility ability to have for pushing and whatnot. What is the range on the Seer's Eyes? What are you talking about? I'm not too sure. I want to say it's kind of like this radius as you see the tower radius right here is actually, well, there's a fight going on. Good initiation. Ray is gonna fall though. You see Vermilion ultimate hits a couple, however, that's gonna be the kill on Bo. Moxie gets a big ultimate off though, takes out one in Bastion. And now Ace Jr. on Bo, he's in trouble. Vermilion was picked up in the background. Carter just now joining the fight here. For Team Glory, he might be a little bit too late. He's going to just vomit all over the place. throw out the rockets, but not nearly enough. So Team Valor does get a little bit of revenge right there. They do lose 2 or 3 heroes even in the process, so not overwhelming by any means. In fact, ends up being a 2 versus 1. Carter, that ultimate hits. Yep. Okay, I was gonna say where the hell did he go, but well, he just died so quickly. That's what happened. Look at the Giant's Visage actually also picked up by Minerva, and again, kind of interesting on her too because her passive, similar concept, passively grants a stacking shield equal to 9% of your max HP on ability use. So, in a sense, she may want to try to get that HP up there, and obviously Giant's Visage can help with that. But then good synergy with also having the power output. What pet does Milk Fat? Okay, he has the Arcanist pet. That makes sense. The mana back and whatnot. Tops is the pet of Diva here of Bo. Now that's the pet I prefer on Bo. It's got the AoE slow and it does some AoE damage as well as a passive activator. I'm gonna jump Milk Fat right here. Look at that damage, man. Diva going a pretty heavy damage build here himself and managing to drop Carter's result. There's that puck again. Whenever Carter dies, it looks like. Oh, Bo off to the side. He's going to activate those inertia boots right there. He's going to take us to the Bo stuns Bo, and vice versa. That's always fun. As they stun each other. What's up, Qzoid? A long time no see, man. Minerva continues to play more of a tanky style build. %20 of magic damage sealed back over time. Interesting. Interesting item, Guardian Helm. I don't know if I've actually seen that item before. I played with it for that matter. Maybe I'll have to try it out on Bastion. Okay, Sandara is going to be up here as soon as you can see on this timer. So, well, there you go. Just response. Obviously, both teams somewhat interested in that. Right, just especially at this point, very important. Bo on Team Glory is going to initiate. There's the initiative from Bastion. Big death ray coming out of the background. Moxie's going to fall right off the bat in the process. Chosen One going to be activated as well. Big Bosa once again going to be coming out. Timmy Trash here on Minerva is going to fall right there. You see Caprice trying to hold her ground. It ain't going to be enough, though. And Team Glory just wipes up right there. A 5-for-0 exchange. And I love it, man. Vermilion getting the quad kill, and that's what the so he was letting the Arena of Strife know it right there. Yeah, that was big. That was great team coordination, honestly, from Team Valor, or Team Glory, excuse me. And this is gonna be a middle generator now going down. And they might, yeah, they're just gonna go straight for the Crux, even though there's one generator up. They don't care. They have the players dead. This could be the game, actually. It is. GG. Team Glory. It's going to take the victory in the end. Dang, I mean, Team Valor was in the lead for the early on stages of that game, but Team Glory able to make the comeback and get the job done. So it was a pretty fun game to watch, actually. Pretty fun game to watch, as expected. Do we need a post-game interview? Does Pan-Man want to give a post-game interview? He doesn't want to give a post-game interview. Let me fix this real quickly. There we go. Alright. Alright, so now it's time to get our game going on here. So I'm going to go ahead and create a game right here. As always, there will be giveaways at the end of the stream. So now it's my turn to play. So again, we're gonna be it's about Bastion today. It's all about Bastion today, as far as the hero of choice. All right, looks like we're full. So let's go ahead and start this game here. Bastion. So the first question is, what pet do I want to use with Bastion? Oh, probably should have this screen on here. Alright, so let's see. I mean, Pan-Man was using Bounder. Again, I like the idea of Tops because it works with the synergy of being up next to the people. He has an AoE slow as well as the Immolate ability, which periodically damages nearby enemies, as you can see. So, Luster's always fun. Pincer was the other pet that we saw that game, yeah. Oh, he's the one that's right, he retaliates damage, that's what he does. I think I'm gonna go Tops. I'm gonna do the Tops this game and see how it works out. Alright, so now I also need to figure out what crafted items I want to end up using here. I do like my Ice Forge play here. So again, it's building tanky, so makes sense. Get my buckler. Glacial Gem, probably wouldn't use that this game. I probably won't use another crafted item this game that I have currently, so I'll put the Fellblade in there just because. Alright, so we gotta use a different skin. Ooh, that's pretty badass. I can make it like really gold. That's pretty crazy. How about the default? Oh, black is pretty cool actually. Okay, so that's the only skin I can use right now. Whatever. All good. Alright, so let's do this. Let me know if you want. Does Milkfat want to give a post-game interview? Hey, if you want to come up, man, feel free to. We'll get a post-game interview in here. I try to get Pan-Man, but Pan-Man's got to show me the ways of Bastion. He just owned with it. Always excuses. Alright, so, again, so for today, guys, as I've said, today's about learning Bastion. Today's about just learning Bastion. Again, I've never actually played this hero. This is one of maybe a couple of heroes I've actually never tried personally in Strife so far, so we're gonna learn it together. So first things first, I don't plan on soloing this hero. This doesn't seem like a hero that I would want to solo on. Yes, I'm sure. I'll probably end up going something like top or whatever, but okay, so Bastion, again, from what I know of him, from playing against him and just watching other people playing, like I said, I like to describe him as more of a tanky mess kind of hero. So, again, kind of going over the abilities here once again, so while we are waiting for others to join in. So we got my Q ability, the Breath of Oracles. Basically just a cone target ability right in front of you. It's just a burst damage ability, that's all it is. Very simple, nothing much to it. Zydex Charge, that's the one where he actually channels up a charge, maybe for like a half a second, then he actually charges in a direction, and whatever he hits in his path, that initial target will then be stunned, as well as dealing magic damage, as you can see how it scales throughout up to 2 seconds at level 4, 1 second at level 1. Golden Bracers passively gives me 40 max health up to 160, but then on top of that, if I activate it, it actually gives my allies around me armor based on my max HP. So again, that's especially where the idea of I want a max HP comes into play, because I want to be not only a hero that can just be up front in the front lines, be a tanky mess, but also be able to help my allies that much more effectively as the game progresses on. And then of course my R, the Chosen One, is the ultimate. Like I said, you activate it after 3 seconds of channeling. You don't have to channel, but after 3 seconds of charging up, basically, it'll then explode. It slows and deals 200 magic damage to nearby enemies. And then for the following 8 seconds, actually get more attack damage as well. So then obviously that skill. So again, another idea that you want to be up in their face and do damage. So as far as first things first, I need to figure out what item I want to buy here. Again, being that I figure I want to be a little more tanky, I think going right into my Silver Buckler, my crafted Silver Buckler, which gives me even a little bit extra armor, makes sense here. So gonna get that first item and some health potions here on top of that. Looks like I'm gonna be going top lane.
Onward, Xander.
We are gonna have double melee top, so it's a little unfortunate, but not the end of the world. I'll just get my I think getting my Breath of Oracles first makes sense here, mainly just to help nuke down creep waves, maybe get some creep kills, especially since we're gonna be in a double melee lane. Mainly to use it for creep kills, honestly. I don't know if we're going to be going for many hero kills in a lane like this. So that's what I'm going to try to be focusing on here. And again, the pet I chose was Tops. If I activate it, he slows nearby enemies. That's a 2.5, nearly, just over 2.5, 2 minutes 40-second cooldown. So it is a long cooldown, so you got to choose it wisely. But then also periodically damages nearby enemies with the Immolate. So if they happen to be nearby, again, that's where that extra synergy comes into play. So, Let's see how I do. So again, I'm gonna try to do my best, guys, to...
You've been gone a long time, but now everyone will feel your power. Onward, Xander.
So there is like, that's kind of like, it's not necessarily a taunt, but it's an emo basically, by pressing Y as the default.
A long time, but now everyone will feel your power.
So that's what happens when I do it.
Gone a long time,
Just repeats it the whole time.
everyone will feel your power.
There's me TPing, and now we're fighting. Okay. So Vermilion Ace, you know, so it is going to be a lot of harassment from Vermilion especially. He even went Luster, so that's a little bit greedy, which that's the point of the pet in the first place. Of course, Luster's all about just getting extra gold and helping you get last hits you may missed, as well as being able to activate it to then kill a creep or do a lot of damage very quickly. So, as he already used right there. So we don't need to worry about him having like a razor pet or anything like that. So for escapes, which again, it's a little risky on his part, but greed can be good sometimes. The idea of taunts and smackdowns and whatnot is not going to exist in Strife. Again, a big part of Strife is try to be a little bit more of that friendlier environment. The idea of good karma and whatnot, playing with friends and teammates and whatnot, and having a good time, basically. Not have to worry about, you know, talking crap, basically, and everything. So, if you're looking to have smackdowns and taunts and taunt kills and everything, it's not going to be a part of Strife at this time. So, alright, so my next ability... I think I'm just going to get my passive here, because again, I don't see us going for kills necessarily. Well, that could have been a kill chance right there as he took 2 tower hits, but... I'll probably get my W next and just go more of a 1-1-1 build. But my passive does take me up a little bit more, and allows me to have the activatable to give ourselves an armor buff, if I would like. Yeah, Vermilion's actually fairly low on life, so if we want to maybe have a... I might jump him, actually, if he plays a little... aggressive here. We'll see. Oh yeah, buying items, that's important. So I'm gonna get my boots here. As far as my boots of choice, again, inertia boots, pretty good choice for the most part when it comes to hero like Bastion. Not only does it take me up a little bit more, but it also allows me to activate it to purge myself out of cracked jewels, which is slows and stuns, and continue to basically hug people. So, alright, gonna apply a little bit of damage right there. See, especially since I have an iron or silver buckler, which it reduces damage done to me from auto attacks and whatnot, as well as having, you know, giving me some extra armor and whatnot. I can be a little bit more aggressive, probably, as far as harassing them, too. So I'm going to try to maybe look for more opportunity of doing that, especially the Ace being another melee hero. So, like, right here. Like, there's no point that I shouldn't be hitting him right here. In fact, oh, we're going to have a kill chance. No, I can't go in. A little bit too low. I could have used my pet there, maybe, to slow him. I could have gone for the kill, but... oh, he actually canceled my health potion right there. It's that damn split shot ability. It's one where it goes through the creep and it goes back to the people behind it, so... Yeah. So I'm just gonna upgrade my... I think I'm gonna level up my nuke first, my Breath of Oracles. Just to, you know, give myself a little bit more nuking damage presence, both again for the creeps as well as the early damage harassment. Leveling up my charge, you know, increasing the stun duration is nice. It's very faint though. Does increase the damage as well, but again, if I want to do damage, I think the Breath of Oracles is a little bit more spammable and reliant. So having about 335 gold. In fact, ooh. Yeah, I might try to man mode here. I just activated my passive. But yeah, he's not really giving me the angle, so... I was thinking about maybe trying to charge him. Ugh. A little bit of trouble. Okay, I'm gonna go in right here. Oh, just out of range. Just out of range. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble now. I'm in trouble now. If he has a leap, I'm probably dead now. Okay, so I need to get some health potions here again. Oh, I didn't even deliver my boots initially, okay. Trying to make some big plays, but failed at it. So So I got, okay, there's my boots, so that'll help a little bit more, obviously, for chasing them down.
Stealthily now.
Oof, this Vermilion, man. I really want to go on him. How much mana is built? 90 each, so I need 180 to be able to combo. It's
Okay.
important.
On it.
So I actually missed my stun right there.
Onward, Xander.
I'm not sure how, to be honest, because I thought for sure that was going to hit him. I don't think I was out of range.
My side deck.
But anyways, not enough for the kill there.
Okay.
The other cool, like, so another thing to keep in mind too, and especially with Strife, is when the players are diving towers like that, or not really diving, but they're like beating down the tower while you're like right there. If you actually start attacking them, it's a good tactic, because if the second they put any attacks on you, the tower will automatically switch to them and do a lot of damage, especially in the early game laning phase. It hits pretty damn hard. So, ooh, nice double kill, by the way. So it kind of forces them to make the decision: do I just run, or do I try to maybe attack you and take a little bit of extra damage and, you know, maybe not win this battle? So again, it's a good thing to come and keep in mind. All right, I do have my ultimate now.
Just give us strength.
So again, maybe a kill opportunity could come up in the near future.
Onward.
Alright, so I bought my inertia boots. I should actually deliver those here.
Bring
I
justice.
probably should have been using my slow here. Yeah, I've seen people saying that. I should have been using my pet slow. Probably on Ace a couple of those times. Might have set up a kill. Granted, he does have his own pet too, which is the Razor pet, which again allows him to go invis and kind of juke away, so. I did slow him right here. Oh, I activated my ultimate. Okay, see, it exploded and didn't really do too much, so. Yeah, Vermilion actually ulted me to kind of push himself away, which screwed up my combo right there. Yeah, Minerva was a little bit too low to help me, unfortunately.
Stealthily now.
But doesn't hurt to try.
Onward.
Yes, tower attacks you if you spells, attacks, or anything. Any kind of damage on a enemy hero will switch the target. Will switch the tower to you. They're very aggressive when it comes to that.
We need a better strategy, my side deck. Reckoning
Let me
time.
change this now. Okay, the stun range is actually a little bit shorter than I thought it was. I'm not sure why he's going so aggressive here. Okay. Yeah, he can move around pretty well.
Bring justice.
Might have a kill chance. 5 more mana. Aha! Got it. Alright. So, good chase right there. That's another cool thing. I've brought this up many times before, but I just love this is one of the things I really loved as far as a feature for Strife. It's so simple, yet helps so much. See, these numbers down here, it's going to wear off now, but when I'm low on mana, it'll count down the amount of mana I have left before I can actually use the ability. And it does that until it's obviously usable, and then it just goes to the colorful side of it. So it's a great way to... I was able to kind of use that right there to judge if I was going to be able to chase for the kill or not, without having to do, like, looking at the tooltip, doing some extra thinking and whatnot. It allowed me to kind of just look on the fly real quickly and then adjust to it. So for my second item, I think I'm going to try that new item, the Fortified Giant's Visage. It might be a little greedy to be building it as my second item. Actually, no. Here. I think I'm going to build the... I think I might get some armor here, actually. It's just some early armor. Because they actually have a good amount of physical presence, it looks like. So yeah, I'm going to try to get some armor here early on.
Onward, Xander.
Oh, wow. I should have been looking to kill him. That was my bad. Yeah, we could have got a kill right there if I wasn't busy playing with the shop.
On it.
So yeah, because you got heroes like Rook, Vermilion, dealing a lot of physical. So I'm going to just bulk up a little bit of armor here, and then I'll go the Fortified Giant's Visage. Again, the thing with an item I like Fortified Giant's Visage, like I said, it's a great item for a hero like Bastion, but it's not going to really be very effective until that mid to later game stage. So getting it early on is probably a little bit overkill. So now the question is, what ability do I level up next? My W will give me a little bit more damage as well as a little bit longer of a stun up to level 4, which is a second longer, which is good. Or do I want to buff up my Golden Bracers, my passes, so giving myself more extra life and then also more armor for the teammates. As, whoa, we are going in apparently. I like damage. I missed my stun right there, so what's going to happen? And that's the end of that. I didn't realize Bo was coming in, so. Nice heals. So I'm going to level up my W, like I said, as Zedic charge here. Oh, hello. Try to get Vermilion, make him pay for going in right there. I'm gonna be able to go ace. I use my pet, but uh-oh. I don't know why I used my boots right there. There was no reason to use my boots. Kinda just panicked. Oh, I got breath coming up. Oh, I missed! I wanna chase him, I wanna chase him, I want the kill! I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it! I'm dead though. I got the kill, I'm happy with that. I can live with that. Alright, so I got my armor at him now. I am noticing I might be a little low on mana. He doesn't have the most mana, and you know, especially with my Q, it's 100 mana to use it at max level. Then if I want to, so if I want to combo all three of my abilities, I need basically 300 mana total. So I need to have a full mana pool to combo my ultimate, my W, and then if I want to use my passive on top, I need 350. So I don't even have enough mana right now to use every single one of my abilities. So actually, before I build the Giant's Visage, I think I'm just gonna basic mana item here, something like a Sage Circlet, and then look to get the Giant's Visage here. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna try to set up for a kill right here. Oh my god, just out of range. I don't know how that was out of range. Oh my god, that was fail. That was pretty bad on my part. Luckily my team's carrying me. My guy like stopped moving for some reason. I think I misclicked there pretty hardcore. Oh well, we got the kill. That's what matters. Alright, so pretty good push up top here. Whoa, hello.
Hello.
I saw something in the corner of my eye. What the hell's that? How's it going?
It's going good.
Feel free to take a seat if you like. I mean,
Sure. I won't
as
do anything
always.
for too long. I have work to do, but
Hey. Work. I understand. Yeah. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not gonna go in. See, I've been kind of teaching myself Bastion here. And I understand the concept of the hero and builds and whatnot. I think I'm doing pretty well. But feel free if you do have any tips to let me know. Are we gonna fight this? I mean, oh wow, what is Caprice?
he's
Wow.
just dancing around.
Yeah, they're just like hugging their tower while. Okay, Caprice, you're dying.
Ooh, but she got a kill.
Nice.
Not too bad, and she actually did have something to do.
Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, what? No! That was horrible. I'm gonna get my team armor, that's what I'll do. Kill him!
Yeah.
Yes, I got the kill. All me. Obviously all me. So yeah, we're just doing a lot of boxing out right there. So yeah, I am noticing with this hero again, I can be pretty reckless at times and not worrying about dying. So I like this hero.
Yes. Bastion's very, very tanky.
Yeah, and I chose to get a Golden Protector first.
Yeah. Really good item.
I got a Vermilion, a Rook over here. I mean, I figure this is some good physical, so armor up a bit. I'm gonna try the Giant's Visage next. I got a mana item because I was feeling like I'm fairly low on mana a lot of the time, so I wanted to at least get that first. But now I'm going Giant's Visage. Aha. Oh.
That was a really good
Oh, that was a good stun, but follow up something fast. I got my ultimate. I got my ultimate. Kaboom! Not really enough. Try to kill the other Bastion is pretty risky. Kill him! Kill him! Nice! But it works. Uh-oh. No, don't have enough mana. We'll talk about the lack of manas. Oh, we're getting greedy here. We're just like we're not even attacking the generator. We're just killing our heroes. Alright, I think it's time we fall back.
Killing heroes is always good.
It is good, it is good. And it's like how we're at the generator, we're not even worrying about it. Is there going to be a replay system in Strife? Actually, I mean,
already in the game.
It is already in the game, and actually they just got to fix this last patch to be able to show watch replays and everything. So
yeah, so try it out. Just open up your account profile in the top left corner to see it.
If you have Strife, of course.
Yes, yeah, if you have Strife.
If you have access to it. Yeah, but yeah, that's honestly one of the first things that really got me going in Han, honestly, and you know, became a big fan of SG Games right off the bat because Han was very quick to implement a replay system, a spectator system, and everything. And you know, this was before you know all these other MOBAs and whatnot, and the idea of even having spectator in a game was pretty rare, and
especially with how
having
nice
a replay
Han's
system
is.
Yeah,
like even to this day, like replay systems in other games just aren't nearly as fancy as our engines.
Oh yeah. No, I was definitely a big fan of that. That's definitely one of the big things that got me hooked on it initially, so. Alright, so gonna go... Okay, so I'm gonna get my Giant's Visage next. I happen to craft an epic Giant's Visage before this game off stream, so it's a little bit extra powerful. Oh, jeez.
Is that a legendary?
Oh, legendary, yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, see, it's boost max HP by 7%. That's a lot. I like it.
Kind of too much.
Kind of too much, maybe?
Kind of probably too much.
Might need to tweak that. Oh, what are we doing here?
Woo, that was...
What are we doing here? Oh, man. Are we killing people? Nope, no, yeah, maybe. No, no. If I ulted there, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I have my ulti. I have my ulti. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, that's not working. That's not working.
They're building really tanky. Either that or you guys have no damage.
Oh, kill him! No! Don't turn it. Man mode indeed. Yeah, their Bash is also building tanky, so... As he should be. What do we got in this guy? We got Dragon Shield.
They're asking about matchmaking. Top priority.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there have been some interface changes with this last patch that have actually kind of gotten the idea that that is coming here.
Oh yeah, like
the
lever stuff was actually part of matchmaking. We decided to go ahead and include that.
Yeah. Well, not only, but even like the UI itself. So like your friends list, I noticed you can create a group now where you have the option to, and even when you're joining the game, when you're selecting your hero, it shows it pretty nicely as far as the party members and whatnot. So that's some good upgrades there. It's good to see. It's a very basic build, double health crystal in the new pattern.
Okay. On it.
Sup, guys? Oh, it's vicious.
Stealthily now. Strike my side edge.
Oh man, that's a loaded question. I don't have time to answer all these really loaded questions. Maybe you'll have the opportunity.
What's that? What's the loaded question?
They're asking, how are you going to battle bad players, levers, offenders, and and whatnot? That's.
I mean, that's just
almost
one of those
all
things.
the core systems in Strife are designed around that.
Yeah.
So, there's been lots of different news articles on that, but I actually need to take off. So.
Sure. See ya.
See ya.
Thanks for joining. Oh, Shade. He's joined before. He's a busy man, though, clearly. But yeah, I mean, I guess if I had to give my answer on that, the karma system is the big part, and you know, it's what's been marketed out there for Strife and what it's trying to bring to the table. The idea of the friendlier community, again, in the end, you know, there is going to be some hostility. A competitive game where it's 5 versus 5, players versus players, where you're reliant on teammates and whatnot, you're going to have that competitive atmosphere. You're going to have people that, you know, might not get along with each other in the end, and, you know, that'll happen from game to game. But the idea with the karma system and whatnot, it's going to, you know, if you are one of those players that seems like many of games, you're more the trollish side, and you're more, you know, talking crap and whatnot, and making an unenjoyable experience for other players, then there's going to be the whole downvoting, and then, you know, eventually you're going to have the negative results from that. So it's still something that's being worked on and put in place and everything. Like the concept is there, and definitely bits and pieces of it are there, but it's still something that needs to be actually put into the game fully before that can really be seen as far as what's there to accomplish that and whatnot. So, and I think that's kind of a good way to answer it, because you know, in the end, I personally am not somebody that's been working behind the scenes by any means when it comes to something like that, but that's definitely a big goal of Strife, is to try to get the environment to at least be friendlier in the end, and more appealing to actually just enjoy and play the game for what it is. Alright, alright, oh wow, this is gonna be big, it's gonna be big. Okay, I'm activating. Oh! Big bow stun! I got my ulti up, but no follow-up! Nope. Activate my boots. Okay, this is not working. This is not working as planned. Oh man, our two players pushing top. If they were actually here, we would have annihilated them right there. That was a huge bow stun. But if they get the top generator, then it's definitely worth it, so it's okay. In fact, I might want to try to distract them. Okay, they're porting out, yeah. I should have maybe looked to try to stop them. I might have died in the process, but oh, they're not going to get the generator. Oh, that sucks. I should have probably tried to stop them. Oh well. Do you guys have good dialogue like in Dota 2? I'm not sure what that question entails by dialogue. Lore, is that what you're getting at? Or like dialogue as far as the announcer and heroes go, and as far as they're talking? Yeah, Styx, he's been enjoying the new Caprice again with that patch. Caprice is one of several heroes that definitely got buffs, or changes even in the last patch. And Caprice definitely got buffed up in certain cases, so. No, it is not. No, it is not, that true. It's actually, it's not shared. It's whoever tags it actually gets the golden experience for it, for the jungle creeps. The lane creeps or the jungle creeps are different in that sense. Get my Giant's Visage. Oh, like interactions with each other. Like I said, a really cool thing that kind of stood out to me about Strife was how, for like the announcer, like she announces double kills and triple kills and whatnot, but also the heroes themselves will actually say, like they all have their different lines in their own voice that they say, you know, whenever they get a double kill or whatever. Like Vermilion says something like, "That's 2 for the grave" or something like that, in his Italian accent. So it's just fun things like that. So as far as, I guess, interaction goes, I mean. Oh no! Oh, that's my guy. Are we doing something here? I think I got to be a little bit better on using my passive earlier on, like right here. I'm trying to help my bow out, so. This bow likes to go pretty reckless at the same time. Alright, I'm activating ultimate. Maybe try to do something. Oh, yep, did something. But now I need to run. Because I'm tanky though, so again, I can kind of sit there. If they want to focus me while my teammates are doing damage, then I'm all for that. Ooh, we get this ace right here. Oh, what? No, that was fake? Oh, really? Where'd the real ace go? Oh my gosh, he's sneaky. Damn that Razor Pet. I should have probably slowed him. Are we doing something here? I think we are. Okay, he is pretty tanky, so I'm not for killing this guy by any means. Oh, Ace, what's up? Nope, got him. Armor up. Oof, just set a range. No, he's gonna live. Yeah, we shouldn't fight this. Oh wow, that was our Moxie. I was like, oh no, Moxie's coming. Wait a second, he's on our team. Well, there you go. That works out. 3 is company coffin. That's what he says. Yeah, I was trying to think of the line that he says. But again, so I think I did a little bit better in that fight as far as assisting my team, activating my ultimate going into that big fight, and then, you know, also using my golden bracers going in as well, because I want to have that buff up on my teammates as we're entering the fight, and so they can obviously take advantage of that. My next item, I just think I'm going to go again. I might want to mix in. No, I'm going to go raw health here, Mortal Gaze. So again, talking about synergy of items and the hero abilities. Makes sense here. Ooh, nice dodge. I'm fine, Bo. Bo's going man mode. I have nearly 3,000 life now, so
Oracles
doing
give us
pretty well.
strength.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about having this Giant's Visage. It increases my damage done when I get life items now as a result too. So we're trying to steal Syndara right here. They don't notice. They're pushing the mid, so yeah, this is going to be a free Syndara kill. This is a good timing. Whoever made this call was definitely correct. Oh, dang.
And gain the allegiance to the Sentinel Krytos. Use him wisely.
Okay.
Yep.
Oracles give us strength.
Alright, we're going to send Kratos mid, it looks like. I like it.
Stealthily now.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Observo. I mean, that's definitely a good way to... You know, again, people are going to have their initial reactions to any new game, especially in the mobile genre right now, where, again, there obviously are a lot of projects that are... Oh, wow, I hit this thing. I was trying to go for him. But anyways, but at the same time, you know, when you do actually sit down and actually look, like, that's, as you put it, I mean, that's definitely been a big part of what the Strife Daily is supposed to accomplish, is give a lot, you know, obviously most of you out there that don't have access to the game right now, an idea of how the game actually looks, rather than just, you know, maybe the few articles that have been out there, a couple of videos initially. Give some understanding a little bit more in depth as to the thought process behind some certain concepts and how things ultimately came together for this game. Because when you really break it down, I mean, there most certainly is a lot of unique aspects to it, and it definitely can be very appealing for any skilled player, any skill level of a player. That's what I meant to say. Any skilled player, well, of course. Oh, nice combo. Okay, I'm gonna go in right here, man mode. Got my ultimate up. Got him! Alright, so Krytos push doing the work, and I think we're gonna win the game right here. Alright, GG! Not bad, not bad. I like this hero. Again, this hero is definitely the freedom of just being able to go in and kind of man mode and not have to worry about dying. He's not the most aggressive. Okay, this is actually another cool thing with the patch. They updated the chest interface, so you saw that right there. I have a chance to get a 5, an 8, or a 9. Oh my gosh. So there's only 3 now, so even a better chance to get one of the higher ones. I got the 5, of course. I got the lowest. Go figure. I love this new interface, though, for this. It definitely helps out a lot. So now I actually have the choice. I can actually open another if I wanted to for 15 rubies. I'm not going to do that, though. I'm not going to do that, though. Probably should have, but not going to do it. Alright, anyways. As you guys didn't even see that, I know. Yeah, I failed. I have to remember to switch the interface. But yeah, I'll show you after next game. I promise. I probably won't. I'll fail again. Anyways, time for a new game here. Yeah, I failed. I had to change the interface or the image on my casting program. Get Frost Prism. It's really good. Okay, I mean, I can try to get Frost Prism this game. We'll see. Alright, good luck, have fun.
Bastion.
Bastion. Oh, so this guy only has the 1 die so far. I'm gonna use one of these dice here. I like the black one. The black one looked pretty cool. Let me get that die. Automatic scene switcher breaky. I can maybe look into that. Yeah, so the idea, another part of these Strife dailies, the concept that we have going now at least is, I at the beginning of the week, it's about learning a new hero. So last week it was Rook. I learned Rook on the Monday. I was actually coached up and whatnot. And then Tuesday, so tomorrow as well, it's going to be more of a crafting focused day. So still playing Bastion, but crafting items that go around Bastion, you know, getting an idea of how the crafting system works, as well as, you know, what you can make happen with the crafting system, crafting multiple of the same item, and, you know, kind of going different ways with it. So that's going to be tomorrow. And then Wednesday is the pet day, where we go over pets for specific heroes and kind of try them out and see how certain pets work and whatnot, and kind of focus on the pets themselves. So so for the first 3 days of the week, it's usually dedicated to that one hero. So it's going to be Bastion for these first 3 days here. So definitely expect I expect by Wednesday, just like I was with Rook, to be the best player in the office with Bastion. So I'm sure we can make it happen. Because I was actually using an alternate skin, Lamb and Panda. I was actually using one of the alternate skins for him, so that's why he actually had something different in game. Yeah, though, I'm very pleased with the skins that are definitely in the game so far. And again, the cool thing about the customization right now, the character customization with that, is not only do we have skins in the game, but then each the skins will actually have dyes, up to like 8 dyes or something like that for each of the skins. So as you saw right there, I was choosing a color dye for this. This is what's the base skin, but you can change the colors and whatnot. You can also do it for alternate skins. Obviously, the alternate skin on this guy happens to only have the 1 dye so far, but for other alternate skins, you can mess it around, and that'll eventually be the case for, you know, I believe all the alternate skins as well. So, all right. So again, yeah, obviously start with the Q here. So I think my build, again, it was pretty good. I think he wants me to try the Frost Prism here. Which one is that? Where the hell is Frost Prism? What is a Frost? Let's try to type it in here. Frost. Oh, that's right. So this is the movement slow. Okay. Yeah, I can see if we're just keeping people on me, and or for preventing them from going away. So I'm gonna actually take advantage of this system right here that allows me to say how I want to build my items in what order, and then it notifies me. So I'm gonna start with the Silver Buckler, getting my potions. But so I want to go the inertia boots first, or maybe do I want to try different boots this game? I'm gonna try spring boots. Yeah, I'm gonna go spring boots. These are the boots that allow you to push forward and chasing somebody, and, you know, good for setting up and whatnot. So I'm gonna try the spring boots here. What am I going up against? Moxie, Bow, Hale, Carter, and Vex. I know this side. I'm gonna actually get the Captain's Crest. This actually gives me armor to like creeps nearby, as well as gives myself magic and physical armor. So I'm gonna build that next. Then I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Dampening Cloak after that. Then I'll go into the Frost Prism, and then into this, into this, into this. All right, there we go.
Okay.
So now, whenever I can buy a component on the item that is first on the list, it'll actually notify me over here, and I just right-click it, and then I buy the component. So it makes it very simple for... this is also something where you can actually... I don't know if the guides work yet, but you'll be able to load guides in. So right now there's actually the basic guide. I could load that if I want. But you can create guides, so when you're in the game, you just load the guide, and it has the item build for you right there. And again, it just makes it very easy to just buy your items and whatnot.
Okay.
I'm with a Minerva again. Oh, we're facing an array? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he definitely placed the mines. You saw that he was out of mana, so... Not out of mana, but he had used mana. So probably has mines over here in the grass. So, basically making the point that we don't want to go in the grass right there. Aha. Take that.
Got it.
Just focus on the last hits here. So it's double range against double melee, so again, A little surprised that they're not looking to harass us some more. I mean, having that advantage is usually obviously pretty good to be able to just harass the melees. So yeah, if I were there, I would be harassing us more. But my point was, when they start doing it again, I'm just going to be using my Q to get some last hits here. Did notice that Vex also went the Luster pet, so it's going to be getting a little bit more gold in the lane as a result. You see him using the ability right there. I like my tops though. So Ray has Bounder. So again, that's another thing as far as information goes to kind of look at when you are in the laning phase early on in the game, is noticing what pets your opponents have is very important. So in this case, we know that Ray has Bounder, which gives him the ability to jump away if we go for a kill on him. So keeping that in mind, you know, we need to be careful with that. I'm going to increase my max health here, my armor buff if need be.
Give us strength.
Killed that one. Chocolate waffle. I believe that is the plan. Yes, I believe that is the plan. I think that might actually be implemented to an extent right now, like at the picking phase. But when matchmaking comes out, I believe the idea is that, again, with matchmaking, you're going to be able to pick the hero that you want to play, and then you enter the matchmaking that way, so you'll get that hero. And so on top of not only picking the hero that you play, but then you can create the guide before you go join the matchmaking, and then you'll have that set up good to go to a loading game. So I believe that's the concept there. That's the idea.
Bring justice. Onward, Xander.
There you go. See, it let me know that I had boots to purchase, so pick them up, send them out with my personal courier. God, I love that. Yeah, that was one of those where, like, when I first heard about it, I was like, is that really the best idea? Like, doesn't that take away a little bit of skill? But then I thought about it, and then after starting to use it now for a little bit, it's like, no, there's no skill. It just removes the whole idea of getting trolled by teammates and not having to worry about them delivering their own items. And, you know, you think of all those rage moments you had where it's like, God, if I could only use the courier and got my items, I would have been fine there. That doesn't happen in Strife.
Bring justice.
I might want to... Do I want to change my build up maybe? I mean, I don't think I should. Again, the Q, just maxing out the Q first just makes sense as I feel that one there. Because it's pretty guaranteed damage, so yeah, I'm just going to keep maxing out the Q here. I think I'm going to max the passive next, though, instead of the W. I'll try that out this game.
On it. Okay.
Never mind.
Got it. Onward.
Yeah, so I mean, we're actually doing really good with farm. The fact that I'm 340 gold per minute right now is pretty good feeling, because, again, especially since we're double melee gets a double range, I figure we're gonna get boxed out pretty well. But they haven't really been abusing that fact as much as I was expecting. So I'm fairly happy with our farm right now. Matchmaking is top priority right now to get into the game for close beta, so that's the answer that we have as far as when it's actually going to be added.
Onward, Xander. Got it. Okay. Bring justice. Oracles give us strength. Patience.
I'll just harass them a little bit. Again, I'm pretty comfortable that I'm tanked up enough, so I'm not worried about getting turned on. And see, so the thing with Ray, too, again, with those mines, the fact that he had the mines in the grass up here, it's making it so he's not able to use mines in the laning phase. I personally am not... Okay, so he just is using, like, one at a time now. So I was going to say, if he stacks 3 up here, hoping that we walk into it, you know, because you can only have 3 out max at a time. If you use one, then the first one that you place down would explode, so... But I think he's gotten to the point where he realizes we know something's up, so...
Bring justice.
He's just gonna use them to harass and creep farm now. Can I buy spring boots yet? Jeez. Oh, it's 1400 gold for the pattern. A little more than I apply some harassment there. So he went for the mana regen item. That's the kind of like a Ring of Sorcery equivalent. You use it and it gives mana to yourself as well as teammates around you. So kind of keep them spamming abilities basically. Oh, come on. There we go. Got my spring boots. Who is the easiest hero? Champion, as you put it. Again, we try to use the term hero, but champion's fine. I understand why people would say that. As far as the easiest one, in my mind, I like the idea of learning with somebody like a Moxie, just because it's just straight up damage. You don't need to worry about landing stuns or anything like that. It's just straight up, Moxie's the cat that shoots electricity, basically. So, as far as like an easy hero to learn, like if I was going to teach somebody how to play Strife and whatnot, I would probably suggest that. There's a couple others out there, maybe something like a Vermilion to an extent. Vermilion's kind of an interesting one though, because yes, he is pretty simple. And again, he has the 2 passives. He just has a simple AoE nuke on the ground, and then his ultimate would just stuns people in a small circle. But he's very fragile at the same time. You kind of need to be good at, you know, avoiding death and whatnot on a hero like that. So again, I like the idea of somebody like a Moxie as far as a new player experience goes. There are global abilities in Strife currently, so say the answer to that question, yes. Got them to use a bit of abilities there.
Reckoning time.
There's a couple right now. You got Rook's Deliverance ultimate, which shoots a... oh wow, they're trying to... Oh, we have... Okay. Which shoots a crow across the map or wherever you want it to, and it stuns them according to how long it is, and also does some burst damage. And then Vex, you can pour it in anywhere on the map with his ultimate that does an AoE stun and allows him to be there, so...
Reckoning time.
Boom! Good setup. Alright, so some good teamwork right there. I do have spring boots. I should probably remember that. Oh, I should throw the mana in there as well. Here, I'm gonna do that actually. After, I'm just gonna do that next, yeah. Get the mana first.
Okay.
I think that helped a lot last game. Will you make a carry with the old Lock and Snipe ultimate? I have no clue. I'm not a designer when it comes down to that, so. I do know there's several heroes that are in the works right now, and as far as, there's 14 heroes right now in the game, and, you know, they've been pretty open about. I'm dead. Oh, no! Thought I could maybe get away, but no. But yeah, I mean, they definitely want, you know, obviously more heroes than there are right now. But at the same time, it's not going to be overwhelming like it may be in a Han or a League of Legends or whatnot, where there's over 100 heroes. So.
Onward.
Yeah, as far as regions go, I have the ability to play with people from Southeast Asia, from Europe and everything. I mean, you can create servers over there, so... And like I said, I've talked about it before, I mean, I've played on Southeast Asian servers, and yes, obviously it's higher latency, but honestly don't feel it as much as you would think. I really don't, so... They did a great job of the coding and whatnot when it comes down to that. Yeah, they're doing Baldir here, but I don't know if we can actually stop them, so... We can maybe check it out. See what's going on. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. Oh, jeez. Well, this is why. Oh, we missed. Good sticks, Oh, jeez. No, what am I doing? Where am I? I don't even know where I am right now. Oh, I'm running away. That's what I'm doing. Anyone die? No. kind of an all-in right there and didn't really accomplish much.
Onward, Xander.
Oh, hello. Alright, so they're gonna push.
Patience.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I shouldn't have gone in right there. Okay, Malady, clean up, go! Yes, got one kill.
This item is key.
How was this headset? I mean, it's nothing special. This is just a headset, honestly, that was lying around the office. It's nice. It is a Sound Blaster headset. I mean, it's a decent headset. It wouldn't be one that I would use in the end as far as my own, but
Stealthily now.
it's nothing special. Why do I have these components? Wait a second. Oh, because I was making that. Okay, that makes sense.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, he missed. If that hit, that would have been a kill. Maybe come help him get a gank. Put our hops.
Onward, Xander. Strike, my Zydek. Stealthily now.
Uh-oh.
Bring justice.
Oh my god, I'm not able to get it. Oh, I got outplayed right there. I was trying to lead them into my teammate, but he wasn't able to make it happen. Oh, it hit, jeez. Damn, their bow's going off the... See, that's what I'm talking about. So the character, like, gives this little speech after he gets stuff like triple kills. Oof. Not enough. Yeah, their bow played that pretty well.
Okay.
Might have got a little too aggressive there, but...
Onward, Xander.
As far as the death animations go, honestly, I'm not too sure how that's... if that's something that's still going to be actually developed, or if that's... I want to say it is, but again, I'm not 100% sure on that, so I can't really answer that.
Special use.
I don't know if Vicious would be able to answer that better in chat, but... I do, like, as far as the animations go, like this is my retreat animation. Every hero has their own retreat animation, so when they're teleporting back to base, I mean, it's pretty cool as you see it develop on. I can cancel right there, but... There's definitely some fluid animations like that. But, alright, so I got my... this side in.
On.
We're going right here. Oh, come on. Can we not get him? Oh, wow. He juked. Where'd he go? Oh.
Onward, Xander.
There he is.
Reckoning time.
So definitely noticing that as well. I don't do a whole lot of damage, so that is the thing about Bastion that we'll pick up on. Especially I'm realizing more of this game because maybe we weren't having as good of a time, but very reliant on my teammates as far as producing damage. Because again, I'm in that tanky mess initiator. I'm up there in the front lines, but as far as damage output goes, I'm definitely not the most.
Got it.
Tank up my team right here. Oh god. See, that's what I'm talking about. We probably shouldn't have gone in right there. It was a trap all along.
Stealthily now. Okay.
Correct. That's pretty much, yeah, they were explaining the hero pretty well in chat right there.
Onward, Xander.
Good. Oh, we got a shield done. Nice, we got enough. Take it. Get him. Good chase. Good chase. Good fight back. See? Kept them distracted long enough.
Okay.
Maybe gonna chase. It's too fast. Another thing you may pick up on too, I don't know if you guys can hear the in-game music too well, but the dynamic music, there's actually a YouTube video out there that really explains it pretty well. I'm sure if you search for like Strife dynamic music you can find it, but it's pretty cool. I didn't even realize this until I saw that video, how... So what happens, so when you're getting into a fight, like if a fight starts taking place, or if you're pushing a tower, or if you spawn Kratos and you're pushing with Kratos, like the music will kind of change to whatever's happening on your screen. To an extent. So if you notice right there, like when that fight was going on, it was a lot more upbeat music and like dramatic and whatnot. Like right now it's pretty calm. We're gonna start pushing this tower. If you kill the tower, it actually changes the music. So what? So if we get this tower killed, just kind of listen for that. Right here. So right now it's kind of calm.
Bring justice.
So it kind of picks up like that. It's a notifier that the tower gets killed. It's pretty short, but yeah, it's stuff like that you can definitely appreciate. As like, well, that's just damn cool, man. I mean, it's definitely a small thing, but you can appreciate those small things making the game come together. Yeah, let's see if we can get him. Oh, well, he got him, but. Yeah. Damn. Oh, God. A different kill right here. Nice. Nice. String boots in 10. It's not going to happen, though. A pretty good fight right there. Again, as far as Homecoming Stone, this is the ability. It's defaults H to retreat. It's an 8-second channel. Every hero gets it. It's unlimited cooldown or no cooldown even. However, if you get touched while channeling it, then it will interrupt it. So you got to make sure that you do it when obviously there's no one nearby that's gonna stop you from doing it. This Moxie's in a lot of trouble. He doesn't have a raise or anything like that, so we should be fine to get enough. Vex came in. That was risky on his part. Yeah, he's gonna be dead now. Whoa! He juked us. He juked us. I shouldn't have jumped right there. Oh, got him. Nice. That was way too close. Whew. There's no denying in Strife, creeps or towers. Absolutely no denying. And again, that's another one of those cases. There's definitely some good explanation behind that, but... and from a first-hand experience, no, it's me too. I come from Dota, I come from Heroes of New Earth. That was one of those, another one of those things where it's like, when I heard about that, I wasn't sure how to react to it. It's like, okay, I mean, yeah, it makes the game less skill, but whatever. But the logic that is explained behind it, and well, there's two sides to it. Both the logic behind it is that not having to worry about that just extra nuisance, being more focused about that PvP interaction within the laning phase, especially not being so focused on trying to kill and last hit these creeps, both deny and actually kill creeps they need to kill. It's more if we're again that factor of being able to have fun with the game, focus on the fun parts of the game, not the denying the other team from getting kills and whatnot. As far as actually play goes, oh my god, I mean, again, I was not sure how I was going to feel about it playing it initially, but it's nice not having to worry about that in the end compared to Han, and just knowing that it doesn't even exist, so I don't even have to put my thought process on it. It's pretty cool feeling. So I don't know if we're gonna push bottom. So I mean, I guess we can try still. I might actually be able to go here.
Bring justice.
No.
Onward, Xander. Strike, my Zydak.
Should probably get back. You boy. Not as much I'm gonna be able to do here. Nope. Not much else. I did all I could.
Onward, Xander.
The word casual is also a little dangerous to use. Because to say something is casual, it could be a turnoff in the minds of hardcore players. When I think casual, you know, I think of a game that requires very little thinking, and you know, you could just jump on and play it and just grind it out, just have a good time, enjoy it for what it is, and you know, not worrying about, you know, really too much thought process. I think all MOBAs are not casual because of that, and that does include Strife, to be honest. But at the same time, so that's why using the term casual is why I say that maybe a little bit dangerous, but. Yes, it is more focused around the idea of a non-toxic community, and definitely wanted for you to just enjoy the game for what it is, and not have to worry about the downsides of the denying and things like that we talked about. But yeah, just straight up saying Han Dota's hardcore and League and Strife are casual. Again, I think it's a little over the top, but I think that's a better way to kind of approach it, of being able to enjoy the game for what it is and not having that toxic side to it and the stressful side to it even. Oh, what's going on here? Vex is trying to ult you in right there.
Bring justice.
There's a follow up here. I gotta get that from my ultimate. And now I play the run game. Oh my god, it hurts! So good. Yeah, it ultimately depends on how you determine casual. Again, so I kind of explained what my determination of casual is, but yeah, no doubt. I mean, Strife is supposed to have that idea of being more approachable, and both in the way of learning it. But again, the reason why I really started to stay away from the casual, because the casual has that inclination that it's, oh well, it's not a skilled game. It's not a skillful game. It's not a game that you can have a high skill cap. Because I think any MOBA, frankly, and Strife definitely fits that, you can definitely have a high skill cap. As that comes down to the balance of the game, you know, the balance of the heroes, which obviously I have faith that our team has done a great job of that. So, most certainly I think that skill cap is very noticeable. And, I mean, even for the very little player base that we have right now, especially even with just amongst the office, I mean, there clearly is a skill gap in a lot of cases. So, just because the game is more friendlier and, you know, easier to learn to an extent than others doesn't make it just absolute casual and, you know, no skill involved or whatnot. So approachable, yeah, I like the word approachable. Yeah, I can live with that. A lot more approachable, exactly. I think that's a good way to put it. I'm on autopilot right now. I'm kind of just going around killing creatures because I'm trying to talk with you guys right here. So oh, there. Need my teammates to be doing damage here. Unfortunately, we're not doing a whole lot. Oh, Minerva wasn't with us. That hurts. Hello. Nice. That was a nice play by Melody as well. We got him as he poured it in. I love it. Oh, nice side step. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm coming. No. I'm dead. Hey, they dove us. Yeah, they were able to dive us pretty hard right there. Again, the generators do a good amount of damage, but, you know, if there's a team like that and we're just running the whole time, then they found a good point to sneak in there. Are there any heroes with skills that have multiple activations? Multiple activations, like Lisa. I don't play League of Legends. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like maybe a Han hero that I know would fit that. What's up? Oh yeah, grappling shot. Yeah. That's a good point. Rook's grappling shot. So as we saw last week, if you happen to tune in, and they're on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Strife or SU Strife. Anyways, Rook, he actually has the ability of grappling shot where when he activates it, he shoots out a grapple. Oh, hold on, there's a big fight coming out. Holy crap! I'm gonna focus here. Slow them down. Oh my god, I'm dead. But it was a tanky mess. I accomplished my mission. Anyway, so grappling shot. He shoots a grapple outwards. It does damage. It also procs his passive. But then you can activate it again to grapple yourself forward after that. So I guess simple answer to your question is yes, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that within the game. So.
This item is key.
New item.
Soaring higher now.
Yeah, they're gonna get Syndara. No, Kratos. So again, I think I've definitely had a good learning experience. I'll actually, I guess I'll recap at the end of the game with the Bastion here.
Onward.
As far as what I feel like I learned today.
Stealthily now. Reckoning time. Oracles give us strength. On it.
Hello. Oh, what is going on up here? Getting a pick? Sure. Nice.
Oracles give us strength. Patience.
Boom! See, that's the man mode that works right there. For this hero especially. Yes, I'm dead. Meanwhile, Kratos pushing mid. So we had the numbers right there. That's why I really wanted to fight that, though. But we do need to get back now. Okay, he's getting back. Good. Good. Yeah, he's dead.
Repetition is the hallmark of success.
Oh, if he gets a kill, that's big. No, one more! No! Stupid ray shield. Well, it's going to be interesting because again, as far as the meta goes for competitive, that's obviously something that has to develop over time. That idea of a strategy of spawning Kratos one lane and then pushing another. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising. I don't think you can leave Kratos 100% alone because if he's naked by himself, then he's honestly pretty easily to kill with just a couple of heroes. So you wouldn't be able to leave him by himself, and maybe something like a 2-3 split push wouldn't be out of the question. But it definitely would require some coordination and whatnot to be able to accomplish that, of course. So I gotta make sure they don't actually kill our generator down here. That'd be pretty embarrassing. There we go.
Onward.
This will be the last game for today, yes. Let's get into that point of wrapping up here in the near future.
Baldir has been defeated.
Bring justice. We need a better strategy, my Zydak. Okay.
But I mean, we actually cast today S2 Games versus one of the team that's known as one of the better teams right now in the very, very early stages of Strife. They actually won a couple of the Strife tournaments that have happened so far. Vex Gaming, and Vex Gaming actually ran a level 1 Syndara strat where they killed Syndara at level 1. At least they attempted to. They did eventually accomplish it, but they ended up losing like 4 heroes in the process because they were scouted doing it. And it became like a big fight. But you know, again, just fun things like that as strategies. We're going to see an evolution as it always works. I mean, Han was the same way. All the MOBAs are the same way. You just got to give it some time and see where the meta takes you, as the word is known as. So.
Oracles give us strength.
All right, so there's a big fight in the middle lane. I probably want to join my teammates here. Yeah, I'm gonna join my teammates. What is going on?
Okay. Oracles give us strength.
Oh, my W didn't go off immediately like I wanted it to. That sucked. I misclicked right there. I was trying to stun the bow, but it didn't work. No.
I'm late.
Hey,
I'm so
here
late.
you are. We're just about done. Smites VGS. I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
Any
But
plans for
multiple-
systems like Smites VGS? Don't know what that is.
He's calling you feedy CPK. He's calling you out.
Yeah, that was pretty feed. I can't really deny that. That was pretty silly plays. I'm
Do I
sure
not
he'll
know
explain
what
it.
this is?
Nah, I don't know what the term is.
Onward, Xander. Got it. Our
Wow,
fortunes
I just
continue to
realized
turn.
that. Oh, preset voice commands and things, kind of like radio ping and stuff like that, or smart ping.
Okay.
We're looking into a more robust form of the ping system that's both for Conkyne and CrookedX, who are asking about, are we going to have a system that's like Smite's VGS? So, you know, we're exploring different ways of players being able to quickly communicate with each other. Right now, I think the main exploration is in a more robust ping system.
Oracles give us strength.
Boom.
Where are the other questions?
Oh god. That was weird.
Durbrain asks, is level 1 Sindara possible? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
We actually had that on,
Strength.
what was it, Friday's cast?
Yeah, I was just talking about that actually.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's able to be
Come on.
done, and it's able to be overcome, as you saw in Friday's cast.
Shield us.
Yeah. Oh god, no! I can't get it right.
Robo Dude asks, is there any Ultimate style character skins? And yeah, there are plans for Ultimate skins, quote unquote. The conditions for them improving right now, I think, are linked to levels, but nothing is set in stone for those at the moment.
Ooh! Save him! Nice. Got turn colors. Vermilion versus Hail. That's what he is. Wait, do I need to buy another one? Oh, I'm buying Giants, it's not.
Astralis, if you missed Friday's cast, you can see it in either the VODs from the stream or at a YouTube channel, S2 Strife. The Trude asks if minions are able to take down a generator by themselves if left alone. The creep wave level, like, it can like snowball into a point where they can take the generator. It's happened, you know, but that really requires interaction by the player, so they'll have to hop in and maybe clear 1 or 2 creep waves.
Stealthily
But
now.
it does happen naturally. And Dizani matchmaking will be in Strife soon TM. It's one of our top priorities at the moment.
On it.
Dang!
Patience yields her reward.
That catch.
We need a better strategy, my side.
What are the heroes in Strife called? They're just called heroes. Any plan to expose any information from the game via a web API? We're exploring different ways of supporting fan sites. Our API is not really going to include widely available information like KDA or anything like that. We're trying to limit that information being communicated between players.
Kill the hill!
But nothing is really solidified with plans for that yet, so you know, we'll provide you updates as it comes along.
Reckoning time. Oracles give us strength.
Regrass is asking if we figured out if it's actually called the World of Strife yet. The game
Arena.
title is just Strife.
Well, Strife is.
Yeah.
What, is this like an arena, I guess you would classify it as?
Yeah, like this would be the
Hey,
arena.
Chad! Is this an arena that we play in? Arena of Strife. Okay.
And the
Check
arena
out
is
the lore
like,
guy.
yeah, like the arena is located, like there's a big war over that shattered the obelisk, which had the Code of Life written on it, and the arena is actually built around that. So you'll see shattered pieces of the obelisk around the map.
That. You
But
will?
this like planet that you're on right now, or world, is Strife.
Ah. Cool. Where do you see shattered pieces? Do you know, like, where on the map?
I think it's mostly towards the center of the map. I think.
Nope. Gotta play. Oh,
At
snap.
least there should be.
Here we go, here we go. Oh, Vex too sneaky.
Stealthily now.
Grigori says, do you have enough people in beta for matchmaking or normal queue or wait times? We do at the moment, and we are going to be giving away more keys when matchmaking arrives. But we have enough people to test the game right now, pretty consistently. It's not really any like difficulty getting the game or anything like that. We have plenty of people in right now. But we'll open up the floodgates when we need to, when we need more testers, when we need to put more stress on the servers.
Jump on it.
We need a better strategy, my Zydak.
Oh, we can stop it nice. Oh, we could probably take it, too. I think we might be making a comeback here. Don't call it a comeback, but we might be making a comeback.
Got it.
Kratos is asking about how much skins are going to cost. You know, it's something that I think it's, what is it, 60 gems for die right now. But we haven't really set, like, you know, monies to gem value just yet. Once we have more information on that, we'll release it to you guys.
Dang, we're gonna get some dirt. What is this? Oh, jeez. Oh, this is not good. Kill the bow, kill the bow, kill the bow, kill the bow. Nice, kill the bow.
That was a huge rail.
Triple kill.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no, dead.
That Ray has a lot of value.
Come on, he's so low. That was one Ray stopping 4 people. Nerf Ray.
Just get a barrier idol. Or barrier token.
Token, yeah. Nope, let's do something. Ray is holding off our whole team right now. Stixa is just that good.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get a barrier
Wow.
token. He's just idle.
They're gonna
He's
get.
just gonna kill you.
They're actually
Wait, token,
gonna get
idle
it.
token, idle token, barrier token.
Whatever it is, that thing.
The thing.
That thing that does that stuff. Oh god, he got Sindara too. Holy crap, he is farmed! He stops our whole team from doing Sindara and then he kills it himself. Are we even gonna kill him here? Oh, nice Vermilion ultimate. So we do at least kill him in the end. Damn it, we needed that kill. We needed that Kratos too. That'd have been huge.
Are the players implemented in the lore, like little summoners, are we the heroes? You kind of assume the role of the hero. But technically, if we were to call our players anything, they would probably be members of the Army of Light.
Onward.
At least I'm pretty sure of that. 99% sure.
Oops.
Okay.
Defend the bottom lane.
Strike, my Zydak.
Kratos has a really good one. One thing he really likes about Dawngate and some of the League, some characters in League, is the connection between the characters, like interactions between them during matches, even if it's like a little dialogue between them. We are exploring that. You will see naturally interactions between the players in some of our lore videos. And those are going to be, you know, like they take a little bit of time to produce, but you've seen one with Ace, but in future characters we're going to be exploring their interactions a bit more. Particularly between, like, say, Minerva and Vex, who are kind of like sworn enemies, or Vex is contracted to get rid of her.
Interesting.
Stealthily now.
Oh, I missed. Oh, big bow charge! Dang, I don't even know what's going on. Ray had a nice ultimate again, yeah. Nice, we held it. Good job. Save the generator.
It's generator time.
Nice. Clean up.
Oh, you guys want to have
Time
time
to come
get
back.
to that one?
If we actually, I mean, this, I felt like honestly this game was over, but this feels like we actually have a good chance of winning this. Honestly, Vermilion's pretty damn farmed, I guess.
How much
Yep.
DPS does he do?
511.
Okay, he can take out that generator.
Yeah.
He's got.
He's gonna get the tower, get the generator, yeah.
He has 15 seconds. Bo is gonna cause problems for him probably.
Go, 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 go.
7 seconds. He's not gonna be able to.
Go, go, go. He's not doing it. He's not doing it.
He's doing the right thing. He's doing the right thing.
No.
Okay.
He's a good man. He's a good man, Breaky. Breaky, he's a good
No,
man.
he needs to die. He needs to kill it. And he dies in the process. I'm fine with that.
Onward, Xander.
Reaverax asks if you had to put Bastion in a role, what would he be, Breaky?
On it.
Bastion? Well, again, what I keep calling him is a tanky mess. That's the way I like to describe it. So, initiator, initiation role, basically. The tank initiator is probably the appropriate classification of the hero. Because again, he's not the biggest damage dealer. He's great at getting into fights with his W, the Zedic charge. His ultimate is good synergy for being next to people. His passive, I think more of an initiator utility, because he also his passive is great utility for the team and great supporting ability. So, but yeah, like I said, I've only played a couple games here today, but I've already the biggest thing I've learned about Bastion is that you're pretty reliant on your teammates, honestly, as far as them having damage follow up and whatnot. So. Oh, dang! That works.
Where's the rest of his team?
Let's see, my team's here.
Up,
And
he's
we,
spawned.
yeah,
They're all
yeah,
bottom,
yeah,
they're
I'm
all
going. Oh, we're gonna get it. That was a good distraction on their part. They had a plan all along, and they succeeded. Oh, hello, he's an ulti. Oh, gosh.
Double kill.
I think someone was asking about the matchmaking system. You know, it's still in development, but we're going to be trying to take some considerations into play while developing it. Like, let's say if you specialize in one hero over another, we're exploring different ways to implement it to kind of accommodate for that. But it's still in development. That was one of our top priorities at the moment. At least getting it in stages. Somniac says, go Oprah on this shit. Give everybody a key. Crazy.
Yeah. Alright, so where are these shards?
Question, how is Stixa so good? Stixa's been in since DreamHack.
DreamHack, pretty much, yeah.
A lot of practice.
He's played a lot. He streams and everything, so. Are these the shards?
No, they're supposed to be
No.
just shattered pieces of stone around.
Damn it, Lore. It's not the
Where are you,
observation
Lore?
towers, is it? No.
Could be pieces of it. Let's pretend that. Let's pretend that that's what it is.
Let's go with that. That sounds right.
Oh man, maybe Chad can show me some. Oh, there we go.
Onward.
There's one.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Aha, so that's what it looks like. Gotcha.
Because I mean, they've been there like for a long ass time, so they probably
Yeah.
like eroded or.
Got you.
Okay.
Are the death timers less punishing to the likes of Han and Dota 2?
Yeah.
Early on, yeah. I mean, if you get killed at level 1, what do you basically respawn instantly?
It's pretty instant, yeah. And again, being the smaller map, you can get back in lane pretty quickly. Oh, crap.
But as the
Yeah,
game
that would
progresses, it's going to increase, so that way the game can kind of, you can't make a mistake and then not pay for it towards the end of the game.
Yeah.
Capone asks, will matchmaking count the levels of our pets and crafted items? I believe it's going to take consideration for the progression of the game.
Oh. Vermilion, do it! Vermilion, auto attack! Go! Oh, not enough.
Not enough.
Alright, I think that's it. No!
What a power.
That was a fun game.
Do you remember how much power you had from that idol? I mean, the
This?
mask,
The
mask
Giant's
of-
Visage?
You
What?
went legendary with it? What does the legendary effect do? I don't even know
It
yet.
increases your max HP. It's by 7% right now, but I think they're already going to tone it down. They realize that might be a little high.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just like I like
GG, well played.
I did an O face for a second.
Alright, I'm going to make sure I make the interface adjustment here before. So again, this is the new chess system here. with the recent patch.
I can't go top left now. I'm just
Like,
gonna go
I know
left.
it's only
I'm just gonna
3.
go left. I'm
It's
just
only
gonna go
3, and then I was gonna say it's a 3, 5, 6. Okay, that's not too bad. I guess. 1 to 6. 1 to 6. Oh, middle. I think I went middle. Yes! It actually worked for the first time ever.
It's because you didn't listen to me. Never listen to Cell.
I win. All right, there you go.
Electronic Joy has a pretty good question for you, but at what cost?
Okay. Okay. Enough of that.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. You in there? All right. I think it's time though for everyone's favorite part of the stream. Beta keys. All right. So to wrap things up here, first thing, I mean, again, just as far as what I learned with Bastion, I mean, like I said, he definitely seems like a hero that's somewhat reliant on teammates.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot more than Rook, as far as being able to put out damage or whatnot. So a little underwhelming in the damage department, but I felt very manly, pretty much both of the games as far as being able to jump in. So I can see myself playing that here, honestly. Again, I've never actually played it before today, but even just after the 2 games, I think I can see myself playing it and being a hero that I could enjoy because of the manly aspect to it. So
I mean, he's an interesting initiator because
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he'll get in there, he'll do a decent amount of damage, but your team still has to follow up, and then he actually provides your team with kind of like a little bit of a shield so they can follow up more appropriately and kind of go a little YOLO.
all right, so guys, the keyword today: tanky mess. All one word, tanky mess is going to be the keyword. Again, that's the way I like to describe a hero like Bastion. Here's the deal for today, and for probably the rest of this week, and we'll let you know when it's going to change, obviously. As Kevin put it, you know, right now, obviously, we're still very early closed beta. A big feature we're trying to push out is matchmaking, but until we get matchmaking out, we're trying to keep, as far as the access to the game, pretty limited right now for good reason. So,
Primarily for testing. Yeah.
as a result, we're only going to be giving away 5 beta keys today, and again, probably for the rest of this week, and again, until we let you guys know when that's going to be changing. But so we're going to do 5 beta keys a day. Still a good amount of beta keys. Still got a solid chance, of course, of winning some. But we got 5 beta keys to give away today, so that is going to be the deal.
We had a certain amount that we were going to be able to give out, but we kind of went a little YOLO to start.
Yeah.
So we're trying to tone it back a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it too. So, all right, so 5 beta keys. So with that said, I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go to give away some beta keys here. All right, let's do it. First beta key. You got to be following as well. You got to be following the channel. That's obviously very important. Make sure you're following the channel, guys. Okay, here we go. First one. Seeking Death. Seeking Death. Congratulations, Seeking Death. You're going to be joining the arena of Strife. You're going to be seeking plenty of death, I'm sure, as far as your opponents go. Oh, no, I'm trying to do something with that. Anyways, enjoy your beta key. We'll send that over to you. It's going to be via Twitch chat, and obviously, so it'll be after the cast, so give it a little bit of time. Might take some time to get it sent to you, but it'll eventually get to you. So, Seeking Death. Congratulations. Winner number 1. All right, here we go. Hassel Know It. Hassel Know It. Hassel Know It. Congratulations, Hassel Know It. You are winner number 2 here for today for close beta key for Strife. Send the beta key your way. Congratulations. All right. Got another one here.
Number 3.
Buitre? Is that even a name?
Buitre?
Buitre? B-U-I-Y-T-R-E. Buitre, I believe is what it is, maybe? Anyways, congratulations to you, Buitre. Winner number 3 here for today. So enjoy your closed beta key for Strife. I'm sure
They should
you
have
will.
like a little
There you
button so that way you can like just click it and it'll phonetically pronounce the name. For
Yeah.
like,
That'd be nice.
Someone add that to Twitch, please.
All right, we got 2 more rolls.
right.
Cell's going to do the last 2 here.
Second to last going up now. Oh, Wayne Buckets?
Wayne
Buckets?
Wayne Box.
Too many consonants.
Boxes.
There's too many
Wayne
consonants.
Box. W-A-Y-N-B-O-C-K-T-Z.
All right, message
That
going out
guy.
to you.
Congratulations, winner number 4. So that sets up our final winner here for today, as far as Strife beta keys go.
All right, here we go. Conkind.
Conkind.
I can pronounce your name. You're my favorite player.
I saw him chatting in chat quite a bit. Conkind, congratulations. Hopefully, obviously, hopefully you don't even have a beta key yet, and hopefully you get to enjoy your stay here in the arenas of Strife. So Conkind, congratulations, Conkind, on being the final winner for today. So, with that said, I think we're good. I think another day of Strife Dailies in the books here. It was a fun start today. Again, if you missed it, we actually had like an all-star match going on with the S2 staff members, so got to check them out and see some pretty big plays. So tomorrow, guys. So tomorrow the plan is, like I was saying earlier, gonna continue with Bastion, but gonna focus more on items. Gonna focus on crafting and items and whatnot. So gonna have some fun with that. Craft some legendary items, perhaps. We'll see.
Cheater.
Get some rares in there. Hey,
Cheater.
I got some resources to use. Might as well use them. But yeah, no. So we're gonna have some fun with that tomorrow, as always. So you definitely don't want to miss tomorrow again, and definitely hope hopefully to see you. With that said, again, so have a good night, guys. We'll see you next time here on Strife Daily. Take it easy.